Alright guys, so getting everything started, I'm just going to go over the ingredients I have here. So we have olive oil, you see some crushed red pepper, that's the tomato sauce. Again, I mentioned yesterday I was going to make my family's tomato sauce, but I did not get the okay from my uncle who gave it to me. So I just got some regular sauce, and it's just, time efficient. Some garlic powder, basil, salt, black pepper, got the cheese, got the pasta, and some ground beef, a little less than 2 pounds. Alright, so in here we got the olive oil, onions, and garlic. I'm waiting till the onions are soft, and I'm going to put the ground beef in there to get that browned. Alright, so my ground beef has been added and browned. I'm about to add the sauce. Now, of course, you can always use turkey if you're trying to use a more healthy option. But I'm about to add in the sauce and then get that completed. Alright, the sauce has been added. I'm going to mix that up, and I'm going to show you what I put in it as well. I'll let that get mixed up first and let the flavor get around. Y'all, so I'm adding some salt in. Also going to add a little bit of pepper, not too much. You don't have to put pepper, I just like to put a little bit. I might put a little bit more than I like right there, but what are you going to do? And put some dry basil in there as well. And we're going to mix that up. And I'm going to let that simmer for about, I don't know, about 20 minutes. My bad, y'all. One thing I forgot to mention, I also put in there is some red pepper flakes. Again, not too much. I just like to add a little bit of kick to it. And I'll put a splash of garlic powder. Alright, let's get that mixed up. Pasta is added. I'm going to let that go for about a little bit more than halfway, because the oven will take care of the rest. And the sauce is over here still simmering. And that is our finished product. I'm about to dig in. Buongiorno everyone, and thank you for joining me on the mukbang portion of this video. So I am having the baked ziti that I just made. I'm ready to dig in. I have a dessert here as well for when I'm finished. I got the ziti right here in case I want some more. Yeah, but making this just makes me want to eat. I was gonna get garlic bread, but I was like, you know what, I want to eat as much as I can, and if I eat that bread, I'm gonna fill up quick. So let me just get a nice little piece here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now everybody makes their own ziti or pasta differently. This is how I make mine. I've been to other people's house and everybody makes theirs differently. That's the beautiful thing about it. I usually put turkey, but I'm like, you know what? Let me get some ground beef involved, why not? I usually add like sweet sausage or spicy sausage, so there's like variations you can do with it. I'm gonna leave the ingredients and just the general process in the description below. Yeah, guys, let me know what you guys put in your pasta when you make it. Now, my uncle, when he makes this, he uses rigatoni instead of ziti. I like the ziti. He likes the rigatoni because like the lines in it. It feels like the sauce gets in there. But it was very good. I just love cooking. This is very fun to do. And the good thing about making like pasta, one, it's nice to cook for other people, and two, if you're just making it for like you and your significant other, usually you have some left over. So you got, I'll have this will be my like dinner for a couple days. I might have to figure out what I'm gonna do for mukbang in the next couple days, so I don't have to, so I feel like eating again twice in the day. I'm learning like the mukbang schedule is different from like regular eating. So I'm thinking about putting the cooking videos in once a week, like every Wednesday or something. Now after this, I got like one other thing that I can make really well. And then after that, it's just gonna be pretty much me going and looking at somebody else cook. Hey, if I can up my repertoire for cooking, I would love to do that. You know, if any guys watching, let me tell you, this is what I make like on like first time like girls come over my house and I get to do something for her. This is what I made this for Q. She loved it. That's just what you do. When I came up here, I was like, oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna eat more than this plate, more than I put out. And I'm just gonna do me. And now I'm probably put a little bit more, and then I got my little dessert treat. And I did see that in the poll for the last fry standing, Popeyes is ahead now. So apparently I should have let it ride longer, but so I am going to go to Popeyes just so I can eat their fries, just to kind of give them their due. And I also heard they got this spicy chicken sandwich that is on par or better than Chick-fil-A. So I have a little more on my plate. The only thing, I know everybody said that, the only bad thing about cooking is that cleanup, man. I put this in the oven, I felt so good. I was like, once I got done everything, making the sauce, and like, well, not making, I didn't make the sauce, but mixing everything, getting it all together, the whole process, I enjoyed every bit of it, and actually filming it was really cool. It was just that when you're done processing, you look at the counter and you look at your sink and you're like, oh my goodness, I gotta do all these dishes. But, you know, it is what it is. It's all good. Hope you guys are having a great week. every day we're getting closer to cooler weather. I know it's hot where a lot of y'all are. Just know we are getting closer to cooler weather every single day. It's going to be here soon. For those of you who love the warm weather, I hope you enjoy the last couple days you have with it, because the fall is coming, unless you live in like Arizona or Southern California or anywhere out there in the Southwest. And when I lived in Arizona, they say it's like, oh yeah, it's a dry heat. There's no, like, they say dry heat. And then, like, anytime I like mention I lived there, they're, oh yeah, it's just a dry heat. It's a dry heat? No, it's heat. It's heat. As soon as you walk out that door, like when I lived in an apartment there, and like, you know, the air conditioning feels good. As soon as you open that door, from like, I would say March, at least March when it starts to get hot, April is when it's really hot. So from like April through probably September, it is like you're walking in an oven until you get the air conditioning again. And then the last good months are still hot. And then from like December through January, you get like, it's like springtime. It was brutal there, brutal. But I did enjoy my time. I lived in Tucson, which is like in the University of Arizona's out there. But I love, besides the heat, I love the cost to live on a monthly basis was half of what it is here. So that was that. There was like an indie movie theater out there. The Mexican food was ridiculously good. It was actually really one good Italian restaurant that I do kind of miss. Because there's not that many out here where I live. And don't give me Olive Garden. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Olive Garden might be reliable, but there's no love put in that food. I feel like it's just like standard. If you like Olive Garden, all good. If you, as long as you got something you enjoy. Like that's water. Alright y'all, so I'm about to eat some of my dessert. I always like a sweet treat after I have Italian food or pasta. It's something I always had growing up. It would be like either like just like some pastry and coffee. But today I have Milano. A couple of these boys. One thing I'm gonna start having more on the channel is like a little dessert after. I'm gonna see if I can institute that. I'll ruin the taste of the chocolate. I'm gonna get water. Probably gotta have some milk. Oh. What is your favorite cookie? Milano is up there for me. I love it. I love Milano. It's gotta be up there. It's gotta be top 5. The Girl Scout cookies I like. Which ones I like? Samoas. Those are my favorite. Samoas. I like those. Those are good cookies. That was good. That was good. It's nice cooking a meal that you make for yourself. Not make for yourself, but like it's nice cooking and eating home. I do eat out a lot, but it's really nice to just eat at home every once in a while. Something you made yourself. But yeah, guys, let me know if you like these cooking videos. I'm gonna keep them coming. Once a week, once every other week, something like that. Thank you guys again for your time. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.